guess it's another day. It's a cloudless sky, but it only lasts until the planes fly by.
Open up your third eye, white lines in the sky. You go about your everyday life and never ask why. Bad for your body like a big crack bowl. Streaks in the air look like tic-tac-toe, 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 tic-tac-toe.
This is Dr. Martin. She's a specialist with the Global Health Organization. We have 3 new cases, all presenting the same acute flu-like symptoms.
It could be anything, from the avian flu to the bubonic plague.
We're not going to quarantine a whole town.
They're putting something in the jet fuel. It's making people sick.
Why would they want to do that?
Killer. Makes a chemical called E901. When we get the E901 and we compare it with the jet fuel, maybe you can help us.
But I think it's why they're not responding to the antibiotics.
So what, do we misdiagnose this?
No. Have you ever heard of chemtrails? What if the chemicals are affecting the general population somehow? They're all gonna die if I can't find a cure. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Don't give up on me.
Tell us where the vaccine is.
You can go to hell.
Oh, you don't have to worry about the vaccine. You're both gonna die before anyone gets a chance to use it.
Hey, you know, it's a great day out there. Great day for contrails, which is not always Okay.
That's right. Jet contrails. They have some interesting photos from one of our viewers. This is Teresa from out in the Heartland area. Many of you have seen contrails. They're very common. They happen quite a bit. But there's a lot of controversy about contrails. These are very simply exhaust trails from high-flying aircraft, usually commercial aircraft. In the exhaust are tiny bits of water vapor, and of course at that high altitude, immediately that water vapor freezes and becomes ice crystals. And when the atmosphere is just moist enough aloft, the contrails can last for a long time and spread out like you see there. On days when the air at that altitude is very dry, the contrails are either invisible or they don't last at all and evaporate immediately. So thanks to Teresa from Heartland for those great contrail photos. If you want
Last weather segment. This is inevitably military or something going on. The government, the Air Force, they send out what's known as chaff, and it's a way to experiment with the radar system. And when you see this kind of a pattern like this, you can rest assured there's something going on. They're actually little bitty magnetic and little bitty strips of, whether it's aluminum, you know, they change it, but what happens is the radar deflects off of all these little pieces, and they use it actually as a jamming mechanism for radar in warfare, but it can also jam our radar, make rain appear that there really is no rain out there.
What do I see?
Yeah.
Clouds.
What do you see in the sky?
I also see clouds.
And do you see anything unusual?
No.
Okay. Do you see anything unusual about the clouds?
No, not at all.
Hey, so I was going to ask you, do you know what it is that they're spraying on us by chance? Or do you have any idea why they're doing this?
Who's spraying?
I don't know, actually, but that's unsafe to be out here with your kids, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, like, because what's happening is apparently our government's doing this as like a government experiment to modify the weather. And I don't believe they checked with you on that, did they?
No, probably not.
Well, no, where we're from, a contrail could stay all day long, and it will just continue.
So ice crystals will just stay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, really. Yeah. It's supposedly, I mean, as much as I've studied, contrails can last up to 3 minutes, 5 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. But these actually last for hours and hours and hours. So.
Yeah, contrail will.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I used to fly in a 7.2, and we'd be following planes all over the place, and contrails will last for hours.
Really?
They'll just continue to dissipate and grow and
get large like that. Just ice crystal.
I can't imagine a contrail turning into a cloud like that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine a contrail turning into a cloud like that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine a contrail turning into a cloud like that.
Yeah.
Look up, stupid.